Do you want to know what, not who, what my best sewing room friend is? My seam ripper. Hello, I'm Suzanne, and this is Making It in Maine. Why is my seam ripper my best friend? Because I use it so much. I used it today to rip some binding off. I had already sewed it all the way around. The machine sewed it all the way around. I had not yet hand sewed it to the back of the quilt, and I used some clamps, some binding clips, not clamps, binding clips, and clipped it to see what I thought, and I just thought, I don't like that. Don't like that for the binding. So I ripped it off, and I went in search of another fabric for binding. I had chosen a blue stripe too. I think it's still down here, yes. So this is what I have gone with, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be happy with this one. It's for the little tiny doll quilt that I started ages and ages ago. So I think that's quite a decent binding. This one, I just, let me see if I can stretch it across there. And I just thought that just did not look good. I think that one looks better. You can let me know in the comments what you think. Let me go get the other one I was sort of auditioning. Here I come, here I come. So this is the other one that I had thought of. And I don't know, I probably would have gone in this direction with the stripes, but I just was not sure that I was going to. Oh goodness, the struggle is real here. Just wasn't sure that I was going to like that. Okay, let's try this again. There. Just wasn't sure if I would like that. But I don't think that I'm going to rip the current binding off. I think I'm quite pleased with that. That one, or that one. I don't know. What do you think? Close up. Close up with that one. Close up with that one. Further away. And closer. Now that I'm doing this, I'm thinking maybe I should go with the blue. Oh, brother. Should have done this before I sewed it on. I held it up, but sometimes when you see things through your phone, it looks so much different. Now I can't decide. Can you help me decide? I was going to start sewing that binding on tonight, but I might have to wait now. I might have to wait. I feel like I took a photo. I feel like I laid it on the floor and took a photo of each See, when I see it without looking through the camera, I like this one better, I think. I think I'm just going to go with that. This project is so old. Started so many years ago that I think I'm just going to go with that. If you think I'm cuckoo, if you think I should go with the blue stripe, let me know in the comments. This is the backing. And I tried that out as a binding, auditioned that as the binding and did not like that for the binding. I actually got it out again today. Wondering, should I go with that? Let me see if it's still down here. I've been up and down, back and forth to my sewing room. All right, let's see what y'all think of this one. As soon as I get it folded a bit. All right. See, that one, I just don't feel like that one works at all. It's just too busy, I think, competing with this print. That's definitely a no for me. You can let me know what you think about that one too. So another something that I started working on today, well, started working on again today, is a pot holder. I have some French General fabric. It's sort of like a linen, and it has a bunch of little motifs, if you will, on the fabric. And this one says Maison de Garance, Maison de Garance, I think. Forgive me if I butchered that pronunciation, but here it is. I was going to do, and I even marked it out with my friction pen, I was going to do 45 degrees yet, so I would have been continuing in this direction. I marked it out, and then the other way, I was going to go with that, but then I thought, I think I will just do this design and less quilting. So that's what I'm going with. And then I was like, oh, what am I going to do for a binding? And I went upstairs because I have a couple of containers with some binding strips. This is one of them. This is a very old jar that was my parents' very old square jar with a plastic lid. It says Vachon. Don't know if you can see it. Don't know what that means. Diamond Products Limited. Products. Oh, Produit Diamant Limité. Wow, how very appropriate. Kind of French, probably French. Again, sorry if I butchered the heck out of it. But anyway, I found some binding that I'm going to use in there. This that I ripped off my little teeny doll quilt, I will press it with the iron and roll it up and stick it in there. So this is the binding that was in there. Just enough length too, probably a smidge extra. But that is what I am going to put around for the binding of this little guy, this little pot holder. So that works for me. I was super happy I already had binding ready. yippee skippy. And the other thing I've been doing today is trying to get caught up on my Alaska Dahlia BOM with laundry basket quilts. I have done blocks 1, 2, and 3, and I started on block 4 because I just got notified today that block 5 has shipped. So I did 4 of these. Where's the 4th one? There it is. I did 4 of these today, and that is just half of a quarter of a block, half of a quadrant. So I will work on more of those tomorrow and hopefully get all 4 of those blocks done. Let's see. Block 4. This is what block 4 looks like. That's what I've been doing today. Just a short little video today, and I don't know what else I have to report. Not too much. Oh, you know what I was thinking? After having visited Wendy the other day and just feeling, well, I've been wanting to do a potholder quilt for a while. Last year, I ordered this book by Pamela Weeks and Dawn Beld, Civil War Quilts, and oh, it's such a neat book. But anyway, there is a section in here about potholder quilts. And so that has been fun reading, although I think I've been distracted with some other chapters. But what a lovely book. What a lovely book. I am so glad that I got it. I found it secondhand on one of the, used book online shops, and I'm thrilled to have it. So I thought, after getting this out to finish as a potholder, actual potholder, I thought maybe these would be a fun first potholder quilt for me to do. So I went up to my real sewing room and pulled some of these down. I think there are 6 different prints. So I will just do a 6 block of these and maybe fill in with some other block to make it maybe a 9 block quilt. Maybe put 3 in the center. Yeah, something. I'll figure it out. See what inspires me or what creative thoughts jump into my head. So anyway, going to try a potholder quilt. I was picking out some fabrics that I could use for the backs of some. And so I want to think it through and figure out what I'm going to bind each little potholder with. And yeah, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to that'll be upcoming. I don't know how soon it will be upcoming, but it will be upcoming soon. That, dear ones, is going to be a wrap for today. Just a short little video to say howdy do. Until the next time you stop by to see me, I bid you a good day, a good evening, a good afternoon, whatever it may be for you whenever you're watching this. Until the next time, dear ones, from my heart to yours, Bye for now.